When you think of investors, you probably imagine Wall Street suits, stock tickers, real estate portfolios, and boardrooms. But the ultra-wealthy, the ones managing hundreds of millions or more, play a very different game. One where the real investments aren't just in assets. They're in control, leverage, and secrecy. And some of these investments, you won't believe they're even legal. Let's start with identity. Some ultra-wealthy individuals pay upwards of 7 figures to secure second or third passports. Not for travel convenience, but for asset protection, tax strategy, and crisis insurance. These aren't ordinary passports. We're talking about economic citizenships in low-profile nations, fast-tracked, custom-tailored, and entirely confidential. Next, private intelligence. Some of the wealthiest investors in the world maintain access to private intelligence firms. ex-CIA, ex-MI6, former cyber warfare analysts, all on call. Not for espionage, but to assess risk, vet partners, monitor threats. Some spend hundreds of thousands a year just for background checks so deep, they make the FBI look lazy. And then there's reputation. A billionaire's name is a brand. One lawsuit, one scandal, one headline, and it can all change. That's why many hire digital black ops firms. These companies remove damaging articles, flood search engines with decoys, or silence stories before they break. Cost easily 6 to 7 figures per year. But if your reputation is tied to a $2 billion fund, it's a cheap insurance policy. Now let's talk information. Some of the ultra-rich spend massive amounts, sometimes over $1 million a year, just for access to rare intelligence networks. Think geopolitical forecasting, insider policy briefs, military-grade risk maps. Information that never hits Google. Delivered via encrypted tablet. Updated hourly. Actionable in real time. You'd think they spend most of their money on jets or cars. And yes, those things exist. But the true elite spend more on privacy infrastructure than luxury itself. Like safe houses in neutral cities, underground panic bunkers with biometric locks, secure legal teams on multiple continents, multi-layered ownership shells just to obscure a single property. Because at that level, the investment isn't about showing off. It's about not being seen at all. And finally, there's something even more obscure. Access fees. Yes, access. Some high-level families and investors pay other billionaires, private clubs, or sovereign networks just to get in the room. It's not about money. It's about doors that don't open for cash, only for legacy, power, and trust. These aren't investments that earn interest. They buy influence, silence, and invisibility. And in their world, those 3 things are worth far more than gold.